Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how I do my basic everyday makeup for work. I bought some new brushes yesterday, just two, and they were fairly cheap, so I want to see how they go. And I will leave all of the makeup in the down bar so you can have a look after. So once we've removed any makeup that was on our face and we've done our toning and moisturising, we are going to do our first step, which is primer. My all-time favourite primer is the MAC Prep and Prime. I just love this. It's very soft, it's not gluggy at all, it's not thick, it's just a white clear lotion, I guess. So I've already primed my face. I prime it in my T-zone, especially around the corners of my nose. My pores tend to be more visible there. My next step is a step that most people probably wouldn't show you. If you're going to be wearing a lip colour, you want your lips to be a little bit more plump, more moisturised. So I like to use my favourite Avon lip conditioner. It is called Beyond Colour Plumping Lip Conditioner. It is my favourite. I've been using it for years. It's just a clear nude lipstick. It's actually got no colour to it. It's not actually nude. I like to put it on now after I've done my priming. That way my lips are conditioned for when I'm ready at the end of my makeup to put some colour on them. Yesterday I bought my new MAC. I have been using in summer my NC30, and it's now going into winter in Australia. And in winter, I'm obviously lighter, so I go to NC25. I bought a stippling brush from Artist Manicure Professional. So you can find these in Maya and Priceline, and I'm not sure where else. And this is the brush here. When I opened it, it had a little, a lot of the little hairs were just falling out, so I guess that's the downfall. Saying that, it is nice and soft, so hopefully it is going to be a good enough brush until I get my Sigma brushes. So I'm just going to pump some of my foundation onto the brush. Yep. And I'm just going to, in circular motions, be buffing this into my face. Making sure you do brush down your neck because you don't want any of those foundation lines. It looks so tacky. Now next step is concealer. I have been using the Maybelline New Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles in the light pale. It has been a wonderful, wonderful concealer, except the lid has broken off completely. Like, this doesn't turn anymore, so it's just not fun. I've had to rip this off and use the stick, but it's getting really low now, so I need to go buy a new one. I'm going to be taking my other new brush, the foundation concealer brush number 50, and it is $23.95, so that is pretty expensive for a brush. I hope it does its job. I'm going to be applying concealer in my little V section. It's not a V, it's like a triangle. So taking my trusty stick, I'm just going to brush this off. Oh, fun. So I like this a lot, actually. It gets right in the corner of your eye and buffs it out so well. Yay, that makes me happy. Alright, that is as good as it's going to get, but it looks like it has worked, so that is okay. So thumbs up for this brush, very good brush, I enjoy it. It was worth the $23. Alright, now I'm going to be taking my Face of Australia translucent powder, and I'm going to take my Okay, this brush doesn't have a name. I use this brush to press it into the concealed parts, and then I use my large powder brush to do the rest of my face. I got these brushes when I did my makeup artistry course, and they didn't actually give me a name. So just getting some on the brush, and if it's too much, just tap it off on the lid, no biggie. But it is a non-coloured powder, so you can use as much as you need to. And I'm just going to be putting that over the concealed parts. And I like to put it over my eyelid as well, because it just gets rid of that stickiness from the foundation, so it's ready to be powdered on by colour. And just around my nostrils too, because that's where it's sticky from the foundation, and a large brush probably wouldn't get there as great. So we just want to get rid of that stickiness. I cannot stand a sticky face, so powder is a must. Now back to our big brush, and we're going to powder up our face, the rest of it. So next, for the contouring of the face, I'm using my all-time favourite, once again, Nars in Casino. So now taking my angled brush, I'm just going to contour my cheeks very, very lightly, nothing dramatic. Blending that out as much as I can because it's very dark, but it is because the light is on this side, so it's making it look crazy dark. It's not. Alright, and my nose. And just my chin. Make sure you're going all the way down your neck so there's no harsh lines, all blends in with one another. Now we're going to move on to our blush. Back to my big palette, my favourite. Oh, I love this, it's so colourful. Blush brush, that is a tongue twister. Alright, and I'm going to be taking probably just my oranges again. Just gonna swirl it in there. Smile. So now that our face is done, we're going to move to our eyebrows. With our mascara wand, I'm just going to brush over my eyebrows and put them nice and neatly into shape, all facing the direction they need to be. Taking my Revlon Colorstay 545 in Attitude, I'm going to be using the darkest colour here, and with my angled brush, I'm going to be dunking it in. And firstly, I'm just going to start at the tip of where the hair ends, and I'm going to meet the middle, and then I'm going to finish it off with the tail. So just the bottom line right now. Short little strokes. So see how it's got that nice little angle tip point, and then we're going to be doing the end of the tail. So from the top tip, you want to bring it down to meet the bottom tail, and then we're going to be matching it up. So you want to be starting at the top and working our way to that tip, and then we're just going to fill it in. Now for me, this is the fun part. I this is way too short, like it's not brought in enough. It needs to be much further in. So from going from that sideways, brushing it back, we're going to take it flat like that, and we're going to start where the hair ends and we're going to drag it back. So with anything that's on the rest of the brush, we're just going to use and work our way in a little bit further. That way it's slightly faded out and it just brings our eyebrows further in a little bit more to create more shape. So now I have eyebrows, I need to give myself some eyes. Now for my work everyday makeup, I don't do anything dramatic at all. I simply just take a larger brush. This is my designer brand Mother Earth 595. I take the lightest colour and I highlight my brow bone with it and bring it all the way down to my lid, but I don't do my lid with it. Wouldn't matter if you did, I just don't. I take the lighter colour next to it, it's nearly empty, and I'm going to do the same. And this brush next is my Napoleon Purtis Set Crease Blender Brush. Now you can get these from Big W, it's the set collection, so they're a lot cheaper. This was only $14 I think, and this is just going to be another great blending brush tool while I'm waiting for my Sigma brushes, so just made do with this one, but it's done me well. So taking the brown colour, I'm just going to be dunking it in and blending it over my outer crease. It's just a very light wash of brown over the upper eyelid. This brush works best with a light hand, so you really don't need to press anything at all. Just the tip touching your eye and just blend, blend, blend. It does such a good job. Now taking my MAC eyeliner. This is colour M12. And it's just a dark brown I like to use, so it's a little bit more natural. And I'm just going to fill in my waterline with it. So now that that's done, I'm going to take my mascara. I've got my Covergirl in the Clump Crusher. And this has been my favourite since forever. So this is just going to be my base mascara. So that just gives me a nice even coat of black, separates all my eyelashes. Taking my Mega Plush Volume Express by Maybelline, I'm going to be adding my final coat. This just adds more black to my eyes. Alright, so now my foundation and my eyes are done. The last thing we have to do is our lips. Because it's just an everyday wear, I've found this beauty. It's 210 Fancy by Rimmel London, and I found this for $3.99 at a chemist. Usually they're like $16 I think, so I was so happy. I didn't even get to see the colour because it was all packaged, but I love it. It's like this. It's just a shine to a natural lip colour. So now that our makeup is done, I hope you learned something from that. It's just a everyday wear makeup, nice and basic. So please subscribe and like, and also follow me on my Facebook and Instagram. I will leave the links in the down bar. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.